everybody. Before we get on to the point of this video, let me start this video with a little story. It's a personal story and it happened years and years and years ago. So I have never told this before, but before we moved to Bangalore, my entire family lived in a town called Harihar, somewhere near Davangere in Karnataka. Harihar is a small township and it has a Tungabhadra river running right in the middle of the town, and come monsoon the river would always overflow, kind of flowing into the banks and low-lying areas on either side of the river. But then again, the house where we lived was miles away from the river. That never really affected us, and whenever the river overflowed, it was like an event for us. We would go to the river and see, oh my god, the river is overflowing this year, and a temple close by would always get submerged and we're like almost halfway gone. But then none of their lives used to be lost because people in Harihar knew that this was an annual event, and come monsoon people would just move away from the river. But having said that, there also used to be a huge drainage thing. It was running literally perpendicular to the river, and we always thought that was just a big drainage, One monsoon, I think I was about 6 years old or something, suddenly in the middle of the night there was a huge noise. We thought it was earthquake. The ground was shaking, but it wasn't an earthquake, it was a flash flood. The thing that we thought was a huge drainage, apparently about 100 years ago, it used to be a small little rivulet or like a tributary to the Tungabhadra river, but over the years the rivulet had kind of dried up for some reason and people started using it as a drainage. And because this hadn't happened in about 100 years, there were so many houses, especially the slums. We lived in a road that was pretty much horizontal, of course, but then it sloped, and throughout the slope there was at least about 6 to 7 houses, and then it was the drainage area, and it was true on both sides. But then the night that the flash flood happened, all the 6 to 7 houses that were built on the slope were washed off. The people barely managed to get out of their house. So many children who couldn't run got washed off, and they got washed into the river, and some of the bodies were not even found. And those of them who survived had lost family members, they had lost their homes, they had no shelter, and to add to it, it was constantly raining. It rained for about 5 days straight without letting up. They didn't know where to go, they didn't have clothes, they didn't have food, they were in such case of trauma. And this was happening just 5 or 6 houses from my house, and we felt the earth literally like quiver and shake. And at that point we were actually begging and praying to God that the water in this rivulet did not raise anymore, because if it raised, it meant that we would also be getting washed off. And then at that time, I actually remember my mom actually inviting a bunch of these people into our house. My parents made room for them in the living room, and we provided them with bed and blankets so they could crash in the night. My mom gave a couple of her clothes to these people, and the people of our streets, we actually cooked for them. I mean, as much as all the first response actually helped with the whole situation, the trauma, the PTSD was real. Come every monsoon after that, the people of the whole entire area, even us, we would be like scared. Oh my god, is there gonna be another flash flood this year? What story I have told you is probably nothing compared to what people are undergoing in Kerala and Madikeri right now. If you haven't read the CM of Kerala's tweet, I'm just gonna read it to you. He has just tweeted saying that Kerala is facing its worst flood in 100 years. 80 dams opened, 324 lives lost, and 2,23,139 people are in about 1,500 plus relief camps. And my heart goes out to all these people, like 2 lakh plus people who are homeless at the moment, don't know where to go, don't know where to begin to even set up their house. are probably separated from their family, have lost members of their family, don't know which way to look. Quickly following Kerala is Kodagu. Kodagu is a beautiful place in Karnataka. It is a hill station. It is one of those places again that receives the most rain every year, and it is unfortunate that this year that Kodagu is experiencing floods. And I must actually commend the efforts of the army, the police, the firefighters. They are literally, I'm so proud that my country has got these kind of open-hearted and hard-working people in the public service department, because these people kind of put their own safety and lives on line to rescue the people who are affected and caught in these floods. And if you feel like helping them in any which way possible, I'm going to leave 2 links below in the description box. One is to donate for flood relief in Kerala, and the other one is to donate for flood relief in Kodagu. Even if you can contribute a price of rupees 1,350, you can provide an entire household with rice, dal, salt, soybean, glucose biscuit, sugar, tea powder and milk. The price of 1,100, you can provide a family with a blanket, bedsheet, bucket, cooking vessel, toiletries, soap, napkin, sleeping mat, candle, matchbox, first aid kit. And I think these are just basic requirements. Anyone would be needing them on a daily basis, and at least till these people get their homes back, it would be just amazing for them to have little comforts like this to kind of live through the monsoon. Whatever amount you're comfortable donating, please do it. This is not going to go waste. So while the money that you're donating goes out to save many lives and give them the small little comfort that they may not have at this moment, the thing that these people need the most is the relief from trauma and a support and maybe a shoulder to lean on or someone to listen to them. I would encourage you all to go on social media. Please open a Twitter account if you don't have it. If you see someone, a victim of floods, tweeting maybe, or someone who is working on this flood affected area in rescue mission, you can respond to any of them with the kindest words, then I would highly encourage you to do that. And yeah, with that I think I'm gonna end this video. Please don't forget to donate for these causes, and please also share this video with whomever you know, because you know what, these people need your help more than anything in the world right now. If you want to see more of my videos, please subscribe and hit the bell button. I will see you in my next one. Love you. Bye.